Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our English video in level 2B, New Hardware Elementary 4th editions. I am Vicheka, a teacher of English subject at New Generation School. This video is about Unit 12, Nevers and Words, which focus on vocabulary, take and get. And here are our lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, you guys will be able to first mix the word take and get with the correct word and use take and get correctly in sentence. So before we start, I just want to review what we have learned in our previous video. So everyone, what did we learn in our last video? We learned about what everyone? Alright, we learned about the Glastonbury Festival. So what exactly the Glastonbury Festival? Can you tell me something about that festival? Alright, so Glastonbury Festival is the world's biggest music festival in England. Okay, anything else about Glastonbury Festival? It is the biggest music festival in England and yes, and there are music for 21 hours in that festival. And about the participation, there's 19,000 people attended that event, and hundreds of famous names perform in the festival. Yes, and in the homeworks, you have mentioned some information about our festival in Cambodia, and you also share your experience in joining X festival. Okay, so you have done a good job in your homework. So now let's move on to our today lesson together. Everyone, by looking at this picture, what do you think this guy or this girl are thinking? What do you think they are thinking of? Any ideas about these pictures, everyone? Alright, so here's my B. This is what the girl thinking. I don't take off my shoes. Does he get angry? Okay, so we can see that the girl is thinking that, oh, I don't take off my shoes while I'm walking in the house. So does he get angry? And these guys might be her dad or her brother or something. He is looking at her that she doesn't take out her shoe when she enters the house. So from her thought, we can see the word take and the word get, which is in the bowl. So our today lesson is about take and get. So when do we use take and when do we use get? Everyone? Okay, so to know this, we have to go into detail about the word take and get. When should we use take and when should we use get? And what is the form? Any form about these words? Okay. Everyone, what I want you to do now is to go to our readings about the Glastonbury festivals and find some sentences that exist the word take and get. So please go back to the Glastonbury Festival in our reading and then try to find out the use of take and get from the reading. Okay, can you find some sentences from the reading that they use take and get? Alright, so here are some sentences that you might find in our reading. So we have 5 sentences from the experiences at Glastonbury Festival. It takes place in June. We took off our shoes. It took a long time to get to the stage. Everyone gets on so well. I got really bored. So from these five sentences, we can see that the word take and get used in a sentence. The first one, the word take place. Second, took off. Third, took a long time and get to. Fourth, get on. And the last, got really bored. Okay, so from this, you have to look at these sentences from the experience at Glastonbury and then complete this conversation. So we have number one and number two. Number one, A, it's really hot here, and B said, why don't you your jumper? Number two, what are your college life? Great, we all got on really well. So from these five sentences here, you can take some words to complete in the conversation to make it becomes meaningful. Okay, so everyone, you have 20 seconds to complete this conversation, one and two. So the first one, they are talking about the jumpers that Ace mentions that it's really hot, and B said, "Oh, why don't you want your jumpers?" And number two, they ask and answers about the college. What are your colleagues like? Maybe the guy is asking to their friends. Okay, so now let's get the answer for this conversation together. Number one, yes, take off. Okay, that is the correct answer. Why don't you take off your jumper? Okay, number two, great, we all on really well. Yes, we all get on really well. Get on well. Okay, so number one, take off. Take off your jumpers. And number two, get on really well. Get on really well means that have a good relationship with one another. Okay, so now let's move on to the next, which is the same things that you have to um, take the words from the experience in Glastonbury to complete in this conversation. And number three, is your office near where you live? B said no, it was a long time to blah 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 to work. And number four, how often are there exhibitions in the museums? B, they what? Virtually every 2 months. Okay, so this guy is going to work late, so the question for him is your office near where you live? Okay, so you have 20 seconds as well to find the word to complete in this conversation. Alright, so okay, number three and number four. So now time is up. So let's check the answer for this conversation. Is your office near where you live? No, it what? Yes, it takes a long time to yes to get to work. Okay, and number four, how often are there exhibitions in the museums? And B say they takes place virtually every 2 months. Okay. So now we have done completing the conversation. Let's move on to the matchings. I'll take and get. So what you have to do here is to, yes, match the word from this box with the word take or get. So okay, so we have the word attached, home late, on or off the birth, married, follows, a long times, ready, it easy, better soon, a taxi, a lot of email. So please use your memory to make this word from this box with whether get or take. Okay, so you have 30 seconds to make the word from the box with the word take or get. Okay, 30 seconds for you, everyone. Try to use your memories and make this word. We have the word attest. Take a test or get a test. Take a test or get a test, everyone. Please think of it. And home late. Take home late or get home late. And on or off the bus. Take on the bus or get on the bus. Okay, so now let's check the word take. So we have the word attest. Take a test or get a test, everyone. Yes, all right, take a test. You might say, I take an English test right now, for examples. And home late, get home late or take home late. Yes, it is get home late. So I get home late because of raining. Okay, on or out the bus. Take on the bus or get on the bus. Yes, get on the bus. Okay. Married. Gets married or takes married. Alright, gets married. And follow. Take photos or get photos. Yes, take photos. And next word, yeah, it easy. So take it easy. Okay, ready. Yes, get ready. And a long time, take a long time or get a long time. Yes, take a long time. Next word, better soon. Take better soon or get better soon. Alright, it is get better soon. For example, your friend gets sick and you might say, get better soon, dear. And next word, a taxi. Take a taxi or get a taxi. Yes, take a taxi. A lot of email. Get or take. Yes, get. Get a lot of email. So everyone, from this, we're talking about the word take and get. Is there any form to remember about the word take and get used? For example, for example, the word attach. Is there any forms that we have to remember that the words get and the word take have to go with the word attach? Sorry, there is no forms, but what you can do is to remember it. The more you use, the more you can remember the word. So please use it more often so that you can remember it well. Okay. So this one is called word collocation. That the word take have to go with the word take. Take a test. Married. Get married. This one you have to remember it. Okay. So after knowing some words that go with take and get, we move on to the next, which is another word that can go with word take and get. Oh, you guys can remember it. Take a chance, take a part, take a bite, take a showers, take a seat, take times, take notes, take a part, take a decisions, take medicine, take advice, take a survey, take a risk, take care, take a taxi, take an exam, take a pictures, take a photos, take a vacation. Okay, and the words get, it can be get a job, get angry, get shocked, get divorced, get drunk, get homes, get lost, get married, get nowhere, get permissions, get frightened, get pregnant, get ready, get started, get the message, get the message, get upset, get red. So you have to remember it. The questions might be, how can we remember all these words? That it should go with take and get. Use it. When you use it, you remember it. Okay, when you say it, you remember it. Okay, let's move on to the next is your practice. So in this, you have to complete the word take or get in the sentence. And we have 5 sentences. So number 1, the best way to what? To the airport is to a taxi. Okay. Number 2, how long blah 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 it blah 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 if you go by train. I haven't what? A cameras, photos with iPhones. Number 4, Sue driving test 3 times. And 5, are you still ready? We are going to be so late. So everyone, complete the word take and get in this sentence with the correct form. For example, if the form you think that you should use past simple, use past simple tense. If you think you should use present perfect, choose present perfect tense. Okay, so complete all of these sentences with take and get in the correct form. Okay, and you have 50 seconds to complete these 5 sentences. Oh, it's time's up. So number 1, the best way to the airport is to a taxi. So everyone, the best way to get to the airport is to get a taxi or take a taxi. Yes, take a taxi. Number 2, how long? How long? Yes, sorry. How long does it take if you go by train? Okay, and number 3, I haven't got a camera. So we see the word haven't. So it must be in present simples. I haven't got a camera. Photos. Everyone take a photo or get a photos. Yes, take a photos with iPhones. And number 4, Sue has taken test 3 times. So we use present simple to talk about her experience that she had taken the test for 3 times. And the last one, are you still ready? We are going to be so late. Are you? Yes, getting ready. So we use present continuous in this sentence with the word get. Are you still getting ready? We are going to be so late. Okay, so everyone, after we have done completing this exercise, so let's move to the homework. So in the homework, what you have to do is to create a short stories or at least 6 sentences using take and get. Okay, create a short story of at least 6 sentences using take and get. Okay, so for example, you might say, "Once upon a time, I took a taxi home, and it rained so hard. I got home late because of it," for example. So please try to create a short story by using take and get. And that. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this video. Good luck and goodbye.